My arms and shoulders ache like hell, but I did it. I get a good look at Natsuki. Look at her room. What the fuck? Whoa! Yo! She got fucked up! Oh my god! Yo! Oh, poor Natsuki! What? Nah. Oh, this guy's gotta go to jail. Holy shit. This is like actual child abuse. Shh! It's not as bad as it looks. Let's just focus on getting out of here, okay? Okay. She looks like she's been kicked in the face. The blood from her nose looks dry. She hasn't been able to clean herself up. Jesus. A seething anger boils up within me, but I choke it down. I just want to hold her and tell her she's going to be okay. I try to focus, pushing aside my mental unease and physical pain. Natsuki looks at me with pleading eyes. Getting out of here, right. I motion towards Natsuki's bed where her suitcase lays open. It's mostly packed, but there's more clothes on the bed. She nods and starts throwing more in. As I join Natsuki to pack clothes with her, something catches my attention. Her school blazer ripped at the sleeve. Just like everything else, broken and tossed aside. I throw it in regardless and start zipping up the suitcase, being as quiet as I can. Natsuki glances across her room and sighs. She gives me a thumbs up. I nod and peer out the window. Her bag isn't light, and that's a long way down. My shoulders hurt thinking about it, just thinking about it. I look at Nat, then down to the ground. She frowns for a moment, then quickly picks up a bed pillow, tossing it out the window. Oh, that's a good idea. It's a sizable one, too. Now we have to make it onto the fucking pillow. That's gonna be kind of tough. What are we doing? What happened to the... Excuse me? Oh, it's a sizable... What the fuck just happened? What happened there? What... Why did everything just go blank? Okay, whatever. Alright. Oh, Nat, you genius. I put the bag on the sill, looking for the pillow. Not too far from the sidewalk. If it lands on the concrete... I don't think about it. I take a second to aim and... drop it. It seems to fall in slow motion. Or at least that's how it feels. But it lands on the pillow. I breathe a sigh of relief. I motion Natsuki to go. Oh my god, we're actually doing it. Holy shit. She looks worried, but walks over and grips the makeshift bedsheet rope. She takes a last look at her room and her eyes water up. I feel terrible. She has to leave everything in here. But it's for the best. She nods and descends. I keep a hand on the bedsheet for safety. A minute goes by before I feel a tug. She's made it. Damn. I peer out the window. Why did it just get bright? Car. I duck back into the window, seeing Natsuki take cover behind the wall. It comes closer. Oh shit. Yeah, don't mind the big-ass rope coming from that open window, and passes by without incident. Jesus Christ. I take a deep breath. Back to the amateur rappelling. I slowly inch my way down, as I did before. My arms are begging for mercy. I'm so close. Oh! Skibbity toilet! What the fuck? Alright, I land on the concrete. Pain shoot. Oh, God. He was still pretty far up, too. He hadn't even hit the orange bit with the garage. Oh. That's terrible. Oh. The things I do for Natsuki. What the fuck? The green bedsheet rope piles on top of me. Seems like it came loose. Natsuki gasps. Skibbity toilet! Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Natsuki helps me up, grabbing the bedsheet and the pillow. By the way, can y'all really tell? Like, I'm really trying with these voices. Like, when Skibbity Toilet got hurt, I was like, yeah, you could hear the pain in my voice. Like, I'm trying. I just like to say for this series, I'm fucking trying. No sense in leaving any more traces, I suppose. Come on, we need to go. I pick up her bag and sprint towards the bus stop. As I move further down the street, I can't help but notice a loud heaving behind me. I look back and sure enough, Natsuki is struggling to keep up with my pace. We're both in pretty rough shape. I make sure she's with me though. We'll make it out of sight of the house before I stop and catch my breath. Or we may... Oh my god, I just really fucked that line up. We make it out of sight of the house. Whatever. We can walk the rest of the way. I think we'll be alright. Natsuki takes a couple of breaths and sighs before speaking. Okay. Her words wheeze out as her breathing settles. She's been through so much today. I feel awful about her leaving her things behind. But she didn't have much choice. At least the hard part is over with. She's safe. Come on, I think I know a way back to my place from here. Will it take long? About half an hour. Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess we can't really get on the bus. She has, like, a bloody nose and shit. It's gonna look like I beat her. It actually takes us nearly an hour? Oh, fuck me. What time is it? It's like, what, midnight? Oh, my God. What the fuck? Why did you pop up? Get off of there. Asshole. It takes us nearly... I just read that. An hour of silence, save for our exhausted panting and the occasional wince whenever the stabbing pain in my shoulder spiked. Oh my god, he landed right on his shoulder. With Natsuki as she was, we couldn't take the bus. That's what I just said. I'm so smart. I took Yuri's advice and looked for more out-of-the-way areas. If we were walking down main roads, someone could have seen Natsuki's bruised face. The downside of being an hour of walking, of course. Thankfully, we're nearly there. It's just a bit down the road. Yeah, I remember. Finally, I recognize the familiar view of my house. I fumble with my keys for a moment before I frantically unlock the door. I let Natsuki through. She's safe. We're safe. I set down Natsuki's suitcase while the door gently closes behind me. The motion makes me wince at the stinging pain oh my god. The motion makes me wince as the stinging pain in my shoulder sets in. Skibbity toilet, you okay? Yeah, my arm's just a little... I'm sorry, Skibbity toilet. Don't worry about me, Nat. I'm fine. Besides, we should probably focus on moving your stuff in. She nods and wheels her suitcase down the hall before stopping. Where do I... Spare room's upstairs. First door on the left. Give me a second. I take the suitcase from her and haul it up the stairs. Ow. 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 Natsuki follows me, albeit a few steps behind, because she is short and small as shit. She's fidgeting with her arm, looking away from me. Nervousness? I mean, who the hell wouldn't be in this situation? Once I've reached the top, I take it down the hall and open the door to the spare room with my free hand. Okay, in the drawers, right? Yeah, or wherever you want, really. Natsuki pauses at the doorway. Something wrong? It's... just... shock, I guess. This is my room now. I can't go back. I can't imagine what she's feeling right now, or what she must be feeling right now. No doubt, she will need time to adjust. As will I. But, I'm... here. With you. She leans up and kisses me on the cheek! Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer if you didn't stare at me changing. Aw, look at this. We're already getting into, like, couple mode, and she's been here for 3 seconds. Alright, right. Sorry. I'll heat you up some soup or something. Come down when you're ready. There's some tissue paper in the bathroom so you can clean yourself up. She gives me a weak smile. Okay. Heading downstairs, I enter the kitchen and swing open one of the cupboards. I pull out a can of chicken soup. This'll have to do. I'll hit the grocery store tomorrow and pick up some things. Damn, sound of the microwave, sound effects. I put the soup in a plastic bowl and set the microwave. As I wait, I take a deep breath. Strangely, I don't feel anxious. By how my week has been going, my heart should be on the fritz right now. But I'm oddly calm. In fact, I even feel good. Despite my aching shoulder, I got her out of that house. We planned it and pulled it off. There might be consequences later, but she's here. She's safe. Shit! It was the microwave. I don't know how I managed to... Skibbity toilet! Natsuki has made her way down the stairs and was now waiting at the door. What the fuck is this outfit? Weird. She shoots me a concerned look. You okay? Yeah, just got a little startled is all. Standing there for a moment, we're both dead silent. Your soup's ready. Okay, just try not to strain yourself too much. It's been a rough day. I can't help but draw my attention back to her swollen eye. For both of us. I guess the best thing we can do now is just get some rest. After all, we've got a long day tomorrow. Oh crap. What are we gonna do about her eye for tomorrow? I can't go to school, Skibbity Toilet. Not like this. Well, I mean, we could go down to, like, the local Walgreens or some shit and get, like, some makeup. Or, like, CVS, you know, they have, like, that women makeup shit, you know? They have makeup there. We could just, like, put on makeup, like the skin-colored makeup. Do they have, like, skin-colored lipstick that we could put on? And, you know, that would cover it up. Is that something that... Is that a thing? Like, that's gotta be a thing. Why don't we just put makeup on that shit? And not tomorrow, at least. And my worry slowly eases back in. We can figure something out. We've gotten this far already. Suki doesn't look entirely convinced, but doesn't question me either. I guess we'll just have to see how it looks tomorrow. Yeah, I guess you're right. Worst case scenario, you won't be going to school. There's something oddly relieving about that. It gives us time to figure out what to do next. Right about now, time is exactly what we need. Though unlikely to happen, I can't help but speculate on how I can get Natsuki's dad behind bars. Hell yeah, let's fucking do it! I sigh. The idea of simply waiting is gnawing away at my nerves. I can't shake this idea that something bad will happen to Natsuki. Or to me. Foreshadowing? I mean, I can't exactly guarantee our safety. Damn it. Deep breaths, Skibbity. Well, he doesn't know where we live. We just snuck out. I think Natsuki would have said, oh, hey, there's a camera right above the garage. We should watch out for that. She didn't say that. He doesn't know where I live. Are we fucking serious? I wouldn't worry about it. Just call the police. Don't lose your nerve. I look back towards Natsuki to see that she hasn't even touched her food. Natsuki, you should eat. I mean, you must be at least a little hungry after all that. It's not that. I'm starving. She then raises her head in my direction, her black eye staring straight through me. It's a stark reminder of the hell she's been through. I grimace shake at the thought. No, I'm sorry. I grimace at the thought. I just don't feel like I'm free, Skibbity Toilet. I'm afraid he'll find a way to take me back. Natsuki takes a deep breath. I just feel so useless. I've only ever been mean to you, Skibbity Toilet. Even though you actually care about me. Natsuki's face begins to form a much more melancholic expression. It looks as if she's holding something back. I feel so sorry for her. When it comes to how her father treats her, I'm left more confused than angry. What sort of person would even consider doing that to someone, let alone their own daughter? What sort of sick mindset justifies such a thing? But hey, Parfait Girls is safe. Yeah, there's that at least. That was the first manga I ever bought for myself, you know? It was also the first manga I ever got to read with someone else too, because I'm a fucking loser. That'd be me, I'd take it. Duh. Dummy. No one else ever was interested in what I liked. And when you joined the club, I thought that was gonna be the same. But it wasn't. You cared. You actually took the time to like it. That's never happened to me before. I liked that. Even if you didn't show it, but now I keep on doubting as to whether it was worth it. 17 years. And only one person I can call a good friend? Don't get me wrong or anything, the club members are nice. Yet, I still don't feel they actually care. Not as much as you. But now I'm thinking. Natsuki then starts to mumble. I'm barely able to hear what she says. Maybe he was right. Maybe I should just... Well, I just skipped over that. Maybe I should just grow up. I interrupt before she can continue. Hey, Natsuki looks a bit scared by my sudden change in tone, but at least it managed to get her attention. Yeah? It's not stupid to have an interest in something. You remember why you wrote, what was it called? Amy Likes Spiders? I remember that shit! That was a banger-ass poem. That's my favorite poem from the OG game. ... Because you thought people shouldn't judge others for their interests. And if I recall correctly, you actually said that those people are the stupid ones. Am I wrong? Oh, I gotta click again. A sigh escapes me. You're a good person, Natsuki. And you have a unique perspective on things. It's why you and I get along. An awkward silence permeates the room. Yeah, is she just gonna say anything? I might as well take a sip of water because nothing's happening. Water! Shout out water! Shout out water. That was my water bottle slamming. An awkward... I already read that. Did I upset her? I certainly hope not. Should I try to say it? Natsuki gives me a light shove. Dummy! Eh? You used my own poem against me. That's no fair. Relief is just about the only thing I feel right now. I'm just glad that I finally got through to her. Even if it may only be for a short while. Hey, speaking of parfait girls. Yeah? Well, it's safe upstairs. I went ahead and put it in the spare room earlier. So I saw. Up for continuing where we left off? She smiles faintly. Yeah, I'd like that. I'll just finish this, I'll just finish this before we do. She points towards the soup on the table that's more than likely lukewarm by now. But at least it isn't Gerald cold. I'm sorry, that was not funny. Gerald cold. We got lukewarm and Gerald cold. That's a banger. You know what? That could be like a banger band name. Someone should name their band the Gerald Colds or something. I don't fucking know. Alright. Yeah, of course. I'll get a blanket and some... I'm sorry. Okay, focus. I'll get a blanket and... I'm sorry, I almost just started laughing again. This is so fucking stupid. I can't get over Gerald cold. It's not even that funny. It's really not. I'll get a blanket and some snacks set up. That sound good? Yeah, sure. I walk to one of the cupboards where there should hopefully be some snacks available. ... Crisps. Bingo. I'll be waiting up in the spare room, alright? Natsuki takes a seat at the end of the table and grabs the spoon. Okay, I'll be there in a minute. Excuse me. I walk up the stairs and head towards the spare room, reflecting on the past couple days. All the stress that's accumulated in me has drained me. Despite my fatigue, I'd love nothing more than to stay up and read with Natsuki. We could use We could use a distraction to ease our minds. I enter the room and begin to get everything set up. Aww, so we're gonna read Parfait Girls again. With everything in its right place and the blanket laid over me, I sit down on the sofa and wait for Natsuki to arrive. The blanket is large enough to wrap around both of us, thankfully, so things won't be too awkward between us. This gives me time to breathe a little, which I'm grateful for. I grab the Parfait Girls volume and begin to stare at the cover. I let out a light chuckle, remembering when I first really got to talk to her. She was definitely the most difficult to get a good understanding of out of all the club members. Fortunately for me, however, we found common ground with our interest in manga. She's actually really nice once you get past the initial barriers, that is. Which makes it hurt even more to hear what she's had to endure. ... Real shit. Finished with my recollection, I lay the volume of manga besides me, close my eyes, and unwind for the first time in days. I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, before I know it, I hear the door creak open and a faint giggle emanating from the doorway. Why is she giggling? What the fuck did I do? You look comfy. I decide to play along with her more joyful attitude. The music doesn't sound joyful. What the fuck is happening? Oh, alright, maybe I'm just stupid. Well, I certainly feel comfortable. Wanna hop in and find out yourself? I only just realized what I said probably sounds really weird. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Nah, what? Even if I know that the blanket's big enough, I still can't help but feel like an absolute creep for saying that to her. Heh, you bet. She then slides under the covers of the blanket with me. I guess she either didn't think it was weird at all or simply didn't care. Either way, I feel more at ease around her, even if it's only for the time being. You've got the volume, right? I sure do. I grab the manga laying next to me and show it to Natsuki. What's up? This is gonna sound really stupid, but would you be okay if I hold it? Just for a bit? Without hesitation, I offer her the volume of manga. Of course. Natsuki's eyes light up as her face glows red. She takes the manga from my lending hand and holds it close to her chest. Wait, do you actually like it? Well, yeah. Why else do you think I offered to keep the collection here? I don't know. I thought you were just trying to be nice or something. Really? What made you think that? I don't know. It's not like I can read your mind, dummy. She giggles a little bit. It's good to hear her laugh. But just as soon as it happens, her smile disappears. She speaks up once more. I'm sorry, Skibbity Toilet. Eh? I'm completely lost. Why is she apologizing? If I had to guess, I assume it has something to do with her issues at home? Natsuki, there's nothing to be sorry about. There's nothing else that you could have done to stop the... well... No, it's not that I'm apologizing for. It's what I said earlier. About being mean to you. You're probably one of the nicest people I've ever met, and I've just treated you like crap. And this might sound incredibly stupid, but even though I've only known you for about a week, you're probably one of the best friends I've ever had. It's only been a week? Is that it? Holy shit. She places the book down once more and suddenly pulls me into an embrace, burying her face into my chest. So, thanks, Skibbity Toilet. Again. I wrap my arms around her, returning her hug. Neither of us exchange a single word as a peaceful silence fills the room. Several minutes pass in an instant with Natsuki in my arms, but eventually she lets go and looks away. Sorry about that. I just needed to get that off my chest, I guess. It's fine, Natsuki. And, I'm glad to know that I mean that much to you. Her face practically glows red after I say that. So, I guess we should actually read Parfait Girls now. Yeah, I'd like that. Natsuki retrieves the second volume and eagerly opens it to the first page. Now that I've read a decent portion of the manga, I can finally joke and talk with her about certain characters, situations, and setups for different arcs. It's really nice to talk with her like this.